Alright, let's have a quick talk right here about the movie Elizabeth and the Golden Ages. Um, Back in somewhere in 1980, the following people by the real name of Allah, Clive Owen, Kate Blanchett, Jeffrey Rush, Samantha Morton, and there's a whole other list of names. You made a movie called Elizabeth the Golden Ages as Owen starring as Walter Riley, Kate Blanchett as Elizabeth the First of England, Jeffrey Roche, Francis Walsingham, Samantha Morton as Mary, the Quen of Scotland. Now, there's a few reports that came across lately. Kate Blanchett, you have a ring on your had a ring on your finger in the movie that got stolen. A bunch of stuff got stolen out of certain palaces and kingdoms that weren't to be touched. Even up to the fact of a few garments that supposedly got stolen while making on the movie. All that stuff needs to be returned to its proper and prospective places. You were told this back in 1988 to return the stuff, or you would be arrested by Interpol or British Interpol for the fact that these were actually items that some of these people actually wore or may have worn. They were locked up in a vault of sorts and whatnot, and like I said, you need to return them. You have 30 days to return them, otherwise they will be over and they will arrest you for theft, and that holds a very high offense after 30, be about 33 years of running around any and all cast members, and I won't say cast members, delete erase cast members, actors, or any stand-in actors, or any actors that you might have used during that time that had no role, no verbal role, just to stand around, do absolutely nothing. Anything that you guys have taken needs to go back to its proper places overseas. If not, you will be held at the same accountability of 33 years, and you will be thrown in prison over there. The U.S. has gotten noticed, quite a few notices about this. They've ignored the fact of these notices. The reason for it is because of misuse of once the British intelligence got their background checks done, they found out there's some pretty prospective and interesting things on your background that was noted about each and every prospective person I named. So like I said, you got 30 days. Otherwise, it will be in, and the U.S. will stand aside and allow them to do their jobs. I think the evidence is pretty credible. It doesn't need to be in an American court since it happened in Europe. It'll be in a European court. Actually, let's just skip that fact of European court. Let's just say if you return it within 30 days, we'll just fine you, say $10,000 a piece. Actually, no, we won't. Fine you for $10,000 a piece. I'll see you in death. So all these names, like I said, I'll see Clive Owen, Kate Blanchett, Jeffrey Rush, Samantha Morton, and pretty much anyone in the prospective actors. You'll be going before me in death. So, which would be pretty interesting. Like I said, this paper I have keeps getting longer and longer and longer. People need to follow the law as far as the U.S. law. Understand that even though that I'm not over in Europe or Czechoslovakia, everyone needs to follow the law laws should not be changed from its proper perspective of 1977. Otherwise, I mean, right now the list stands at 886. It moved from 886 to 889 pages front to back. 3 different lines for 3 different name columns. Putin, your name is actually on this list now. Was off the name for over 30-some years. A few different people in the military. Scotland, Ireland, Netherlands, Spain. Almost every European leader, his name's on this list. And like I said, I think after this round I'm going to go back into Neptune and start over again with that planet. So, and why not? Even though I got 6 other planets to go see beyond this one. This is definitely climbing up there. Considering back in 1686, 1676, that I fell asleep for quite a few years, a few centuries. Keeping all perspective, titles, and everything in perspective of myself, so that when I come back and start all over again. Signed by the European country, Canada, because I wrote some names down that other countries that would be coming about beyond this date. So anyway, now you know. Good day.